Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good. His mercies are everlasting, and his truth endureth unto all generations. Welcome, everyone, to another edition of Early Morning Word from One Church. I'm your host for this edition, John Godbolt, and it is a crowd-pleasing pleasure to be able to come your way and share with you a nugget from God's Word. Got to ask you this. Have you ever been chosen to do something? Well, we'll talk more about that in just a moment. But before we do, we always ask you, please like this and then share it. And when you do that, subscribe to every form of social media out there that you can find One Church on. And we want you to visit our website at www.onechurchcf.com. That's www.onechurchcf.com. And if you're in the area of 918 Person Street of Fayetteville, North Carolina, please come by our church and join us for early morning word and church at 11 a.m. We'd love to have you in church with us. Now, I want to read something from Isaiah chapter 48, verses 10 and 11. Behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction. For mine own sake, even mine own sake, will I do it. For how should my name be polluted? And I will not give my glory unto another. When we think of chosen, a lot of times we think of it as being a place of greatness, and it is at times. But this word chosen has to do with not only selecting us, seeing favor, or making us the best, or something appropriate, or fix on, to pick in. It also has to do with us knowing that God does it through afflictions. Now, what affliction? It's the idea of looking down on something or bringing pressure on it. Affliction is what you do, what coal has to go under to become a diamond. It's what the oyster does to make a pearl out of what's inside of it, a grain of sand. All of these things are important to us to know that God is making us. So, in the process, God said, I choose you in the furnace. Now, do you choose him in the furnace? Because he chooses us. Because he wants us to be ready for this day and time. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe with all of my heart that God is raising up truly his army in this day and time so that we can be prepared to be the example and the witness, the testimony of God's changing power, because he has changed us, developed us in our afflictions. And that's so important because we know in Matthew 20 and 16, it says, many are called, but few are chosen. Here, how many people are accepting God's choice for their lives? We live in a society where it is so much about my feelings and what I want versus what is God's will for my life. And that's what he wants you to know. He's chosen you. And when you go through these furnace of afflictions, he's doing it for his name's sake, so that you and I will never take his glory in the process. Trust God, because he's doing some great things. And when you come through this, you'll be able to say, like so many others, the devil meant it for evil, but God meant it for good. And remember, do what you can. Do what is possible and watch God do the impossible.